Hi everybody, this is Keisha. Long time no see. I just wanted to come and do a video because I haven't done one in a while. It's been pretty much the same thing month after month. So I'm gonna do like an update, let you know where I am, what's going on, and how things are going. So it may be a pretty long video, so excuse me. I try to keep my videos within 10 minutes, so this one is going to be a bit more than that. So I started this journey in February. I had to wait 9 months for my insurance, and let me see, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. This is my 9th month. This month I'll be getting the answer from my insurance, but I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back for a minute and explain what's been going on, and it's really nothing much. I had to see the dietitian 8 times because they have to teach you how you need to start eating, focusing on protein and healthy foods and everything, trying to help you figure out the best diet for you, and ultimately to lose some weight in this time period, to see I don't even know why they actually lose weight. I guess if you're like really overweight, really overweight, I'm talking about where it doesn't matter if you lose weight. My insurance, I have CareSource, and if you have CareSource, you have to be, your BMI has to be 50 or more, and you have to have one condition like high blood pressure, diabetes, sleep apnea. If it's under 50, then you have to have 2 of those diagnoses. When I started this journey, my BMI was my BMI was 46. So I had to have 2 conditions. I already had high blood pressure, and so of course they send you on, well, I don't know, of course, I don't know if everybody does this, but I had to do a sleep study, and the sleep study showed that I had sleep apnea, but it was treatable, and it was mild, and it wasn't really a condition. So y'all have to excuse me, I'm at work and I got some clowns at my job. So anyway, I had a slight sleep apnea, but I didn't get on any night treatments or anything. They left it up to me on whether or not I wanted it. So I just chose not to. It would have been a hassle for me. My plate is already full, so I just chose not to do it. But like I said, my BMI was under where it needed to be to have only one condition, and the only thing I have is high blood pressure. So basically, I have been spending 9 months trying to slowly get my BMI to 50, but not too much. Not, I don't want to gain too much weight, but I didn't want to lose any weight, and I didn't want, I wanted to still be able to fit my clothes, and that's a scary thing. It was really a scary thing for me, the concept of having to gain weight, not knowing how much weight I would have to gain, not knowing what I was gonna look like. I think when I started, when I had had figured out that, okay, you gotta gain some weight, Keisha, in order to qualify for the surgery. I think I was at two, maybe 270, or maybe a little less, but not much less, probably about 270. I didn't, I, I couldn't even really imagine, 300 pounds, and I thought I was gonna have to go beyond 300 pounds. And I really was scared, but I wanted surgery. And I didn't tell anybody I was gonna do that, but that was my plan. I couldn't lose weight. I couldn't do what they wanted me to do because I wouldn't have qualified. And so, just I would go to the dietitian month after month, and she would tell me, okay, you gained 2 pounds, you gained 3 pounds, monthly. And I'd tell her, and she'd ask me to keep logs of what I was eating, and I wouldn't keep logs. I was just going basically for about 6 months. And I think I needed 7 visits, not 8 if I said 8. So basically I really wasn't doing what she said I should be doing. I was doing what I felt I needed to do. So I let me see. You see the dietitian, and then you had to see the doctor. You had to see the doctor 9 times. And then you had to see the psychologist. The psychologist, I think it was only 3 visits to the psychologist. That was nothing. You had to do pulmonary tests. I had to do pulmonary tests. I had to do a sleep apnea test, a sleep study. I had to do a heart test. I had tests month after month after month, and then I had to attend a informational class of my choice, just one, and I did that. So, yeah, it was just a multitude of different tests and studies and classes that I had to go to for these 9 months. And believe it or not, it went by pretty quick. I thought it was going to drag. I really did. But I don't even know where the time went. And my patient advocate, she told me, because when I went in when I saw her for the first time, I was like, 9 months? Do I really have to wait 9 months? And she said, yeah, but it'll go by quick because there's a lot to do. And really, it's beneficial. And it was. I can't say that it wasn't. The 9 months went quickly. And so I'm in my 9th month now. I had my last doctor's exam and dietitian appointment on the 5th of October. And that went well. Now, in August, I saw the dietitian, and she was like, I can't approve you because, like I was telling you, I wasn't doing my diet like I should, like I was supposed to be. I wasn't doing the diet. I wasn't doing what she said. I wasn't logging what I was eating. So she said, I cannot approve you if you don't start doing, the logging and doing the things I asked you to do. So I was like, okay. And like I said, I was steadily gaining weight. So this month I went in, I was No, let's go back to August. August, I went in, I saw the dietitian. She told me that I needed to start logging my food. I needed to, stop gaining weight. I needed to, stop gaining weight and log my food. So when I went into my patient advocate, we had a conversation about this, and she looked at my weight. She was like, "You at your BMI is 50. I said, "Oh, cool." Well, my weight is now, I think, 286. So now I'm at 286. And my BMI is 50. I don't feel good. I never feel good overweight, but this is the highest I have ever been. This is the most weight I have ever been, and I could feel it. I can, I can't even explain to you, but I can feel it. It's unbelievable, the difference that 20 pounds can make. The difference between being 186 and 166. And I usually was, venturing between 260 and, I'm sorry, not 166. I think I said that, but I used to kind of go between 260 and 270. So I was always, at my heaviest, I was up in there. But this 286 is a whole nother monster. I'm telling you, I'm achy and I'm tired and I'm my feet hurt and my legs hurt and oh my goodness. This is miserable. It really is. But I did what I had to do. I wouldn't have been approved, and so in August I logged. I didn't start in August. I started September 1st. So for 30 days straight until I went to my appointment on October 5th, I logged my food. Every single thing I ate, I logged. Well, not every single thing, but I did log, the general things. There were some things, once I, got my calorie intake for that day, I might have had something else, a little something else, and I didn't log it, but pretty much it was what I ate, with a couple variations. But so when I went in on the 5th, my weight had stopped. I stopped gaining weight, and I actually lost some weight. I think it was just a pound or two. But when I talked to the dietitian, she was happy that I had logged all my food for that month. She looked over everything. We talked about everything. We talked about diet, and she was really happy. She said, not only did you stop gaining weight, but you lost. She said, and that's the benefit of doing a proper diet, and the weight will come off slowly, but it'll come off, and so you just have to remember that when you're, after you have the surgery. So we started talking, and she gave me the approval. Then I went in to see my patient advocate. We talked, made sure I had all my information in, and she said it would be 2 weeks. I think she said 15 days from that day. She said sometimes they come back early, but most of the time they don't. And my BMI was fine. She was concerned about my BMI because she looked at it. She was like, "Your BMI is 46." And I said, "No." She said, it's not. So she looked at it, and that was from the start. And so she looked at it again, and she saw it was 50. She said, "Girl," she said, I thought we was going to have a problem." I said, "We can't have no problems, So, she looked at it. She said, "Okay, I think we got all our ducks in a row." She said, "I'm going to print everything out, and then I'm gonna send it to the insurance. Okay. Today is Wednesday. Trying to think. Monday, which was the 17th. I couldn't wait no more to hear from her. I was sitting at home, and all of a sudden I just jumped up. I said, I need to call her. I gotta find out. I can't do this no more, you know? So I called her and I asked her, I said, did you get a response? And she said, girl, guess what? 10 minutes ago, I got a response. I said, and? She said, they approved you. I wish I could have recorded it. If I was thinking, I would have recorded it. The elation and the relief. My life is about to change. My life is about to change. And I am completely excited. Somebody asked me, do I have any fear? No. No, not an ounce. Not a bit. I have no fear. I am ready. I'm ready. So she had a client with her, but she told me that much, and she told me that she was going to call me back and we would schedule the appointment, the surgery. So she called me back. She when she called me back, we set up a date for the pre-surgery testing, and that's gonna be the 7th of November, and the surgery date was the 1st of December, until she called me the following day, which was Tuesday, and she said, I got another date. Somebody canceled. Can you do the 28th of November? I said, of course I could do the 28th of November. Of course. So she moved it up. She said, if we have another cancellation, would you mind if I, put you in that slot? I said, man, look, whatever cancellation you have, if it gets me any closer, I said, don't even, just call me, let me know when the date is. I don't care. I will do it, so so it's set as of now. It is the 28th of November, my surgery. I'm excited. If I'm gonna put up some pictures I'm gonna put up some photos, some before photos, and I'm gonna log more so I can keep everybody up to date on what's going on up to the surgery. I'm gonna show you the 2 weeks before the surgery, what I'm eating, because there's the shakes that they give you, and there's also alternate an alternate diet where you can eat protein and veggies basically, and then there's another one where you can do some shakes, some protein and veggies. So I may do the shakes and the protein and veggies. I haven't decided yet. But yeah, I haven't decided yet. I don't need to decide right now, but I'm pretty sure that I'm not gonna do just no shakes. So I'm gonna record that for you. I'm going to record as much as I can. Keep you up to date on what's going on and how everything is happening, and pray for me. Pray for me, that everything goes smoothly, that nothing hinders the surgery. Pray for the doctors who is doing my surgery, that hands are strong and steady. And everybody who stayed, and waited during this time that I wasn't videoing, I just thank you. I thank you for waiting. I thank, anybody who is new. I appreciate you. I'd like to know where everybody else is. If you are having a surgery and you, it's coming up, or you're just starting, let me know. I'm trying to get this sun out of my face, and so you could be able to see me and I can see. But if you're starting, or you're in the middle, or you're ending, or maybe you're having your surgery in November, that'd be great. It'd be great if you let me know. I would love that. I would love to talk to you, encourage you, pray for you, pray for me. And like I said, I'll keep you informed. And thank you for watching. Comment, like this video, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe if you haven't. More to come. Bye.